So I'm back. I'll be documenting stuff because I think that it's important. Anyways, I just dropped my daughter off at the daycare that's in my city. It's in Jackson Heights, basically, and basically, for all intents and purposes, is the hood. Long story short, this one dude was dropping his son off to the daycare as well, and he asked me if I could give him a ride up to bus 5 because he got to catch it. He don't feel like waiting an hour for another bus. And I was just like, it's whatever, because he was asking me, he first started off by saying, what direction are you going? And I told him I was going, to drop my son off at Middleton, which was the opposite way. But he was just like, I just need to get to the, the bus that's up there. I was just like, I'll take you. So my son hopped in the back, and he got up in the front, and I drove him there, and got into a little conversation, whatever, about how his son just left Middleton to go back to Plant. I'll spare you the details there. Anyways, my point in bringing up a conversation about that interaction was this. I love my hood. I love my city. And I've been talking a lot about nationalism and church and everything like that. And I like the hoodness of my city. I love my people and all of that. And I think that my people deserve a gospel. I won't say a gospel, because the gospel is the gospel no matter if it comes from a white, black, Hispanic, whatever. I feel that my people need to be affirmed for their culture and don't need to feel like they have to conform to any other kind of culture to be a Christian. And so I love my hood. I love my folk that I matriculate with and, help get to the bus stop and, know everything about Tampa and proud, just being black. Shout out to Black History Month. I just love it. And I just think that my people should know that you don't have to whitewash your identity in order to become a Christian. You can be a Christian and you can be who you are without having to change who you are. And this is why I think that I like Christian hip hop so much. Authentic Christian hip hop that's not whitewashed. Is because we out here, loving Jesus and being hood. And there ain't nothing wrong with it. I think that people tried to crucify Lecrae when he said that I'm righteous and ratchet, not understanding that he had the same heart that I'm talking about in this video right now. Who says that you got to become a Christian and start wearing corduroys and basically, for lack of a better expression, white people clothes? And this is what stuff like the alternative halftime show and all this other stuff in America primarily is saying that you have to do. They equate becoming Christian with becoming conservative and white and evangelical and all of this other stuff. And that's over. And the people that have reigned with that narrative is mad. This is why you hear all the rhetoric that we're hearing on social media and everything like that. But it's okay to be hood and love Jesus, to live in the hood, to have your own community that's not understood by other cultures and still be culture as a black person in America. It just is. And I don't know, this is just an appreciation post for black culture. It really is. I'm black. I love my culture. I love Christianity as well. And I think that more Christians should know that you don't have to erase who you are in order to be who God made you to be. That's a post. That's a post that I'm gonna make. But yeah, that's all. Have a great day.